Hey there, it's Danny Laux, and we are on our way to start the 30-day challenge to lose 8 to 10 pounds. And I'm so excited. I wanted to give you some tips today in regards to the foods that we should be eating and the foods that we should be avoiding. So remember to go back to the other videos and check into all of the tips and the different posts that I've put together for you so you're ready to start on Friday. This is pretty much talking about some of the things that you may know, but remember, it comes to the point where we realize that no matter how much I am trying to motivate you, because I can talk to you and talk to you every day and motivate you to take action, it's really going to come down to you making the choice, making the decision that this is important enough to you to do these things that you need to do to be healthy, okay? And to really realize that this is giving you the chance to know that this isn't a fad. So I recommend to go back to my post and video talking to you about flipping that mental switch so that you're going to really be ready and prepared to not only just read this information and take notes on it, but to realize that it comes down to you finding that inner motivation to do what you need to do and take action to see the results that you want to see. Okay, so a couple things that we want to make sure that we are doing every day is that we're eating about 6 meals a day. Really 5. The 6th meal you can save for that evening time if you're hungry and you need it, okay? And also, one thing that I've said for years is make sure that you eat breakfast, okay? That is no matter what, you want to eat within 1 hour after you wake up, so never skip your breakfast, okay? A couple of the other things are, I talked about this in the post the other day, which is eating a balance of complex carbohydrates with your lean proteins with each meal. That's going to help you as well, okay? And you want to make sure that you're getting about 2 to 3 servings of the healthy fat each day as well, because sometimes we get into that thinking that in order to lose fat we're not supposed to eat any, and that's actually not true. You want to make sure that you are eating your healthy fats, okay? So those are some of those things, like some different sun butters and olive oils. You can make your own guacamole with avocados and stuff like that, okay? We also want to drink 2 to 3 liters of water per day. Keep yourself hydrated, and don't forget the tip about drinking the lemon water every morning, first thing with hot water, right? And really, if you are depending on your fresh fruits and vegetables throughout the day with a couple of your meals, that's going to make a big difference as well, okay? So really depend on those for your fiber and your vitamins. And you guys see my posts with all the different things that I do with mine to make sure that I'm getting mine in, as well as supplementing with protein and doing the shakes so that I'm getting it in as well to help me. Okay, so we also want to do a couple things like making sure that we are sticking to our portion sizes, right? And also, if you're out and you need to be at work for so many hours a day, or you're traveling, bring your food with you. So pick up a really cool cooler, or I was even telling some of the ladies that they have those neat coolers that kind of look like purses now, so you can bring that with you so you're never going without. Okay, now the things that we really want to avoid, these are some things we've heard of before, but again, remember, you're going to stick to them now, all right? You really want to avoid all processed foods as much as possible. And really, the white flours and sugars is going to be the main thing that you want to focus on avoiding, okay? Anything that's chemically changed within foods, preservatives, artificial sugars. I've done posts on that like crazy, just for the aspect that we think that we're doing our body better by having something that's sugar-free when we're really not. So if you're going to use something, you want to pick those choices that are going to be better options. keeping in mind though that you still are bringing in calories to the body, but it's a healthier version, so it's going to be processed better in your body. So sticking to things like even a little bit of regular sugar or agave nectar, maple syrup versus artificial syrups, things like that for your recipes to help you add a little bit of sweetness, or even going with unsweetened applesauce is a really great idea to help you avoid all those other things. Okay, so just keep in mind that when you are using those things, they're better options, but it's the amount that we're using. Okay, all right, so the other thing we want to make sure we're avoiding are the colas. Okay, so sodas, Coke, Pop, whatever you call it, and the juices. Okay, so be aware of that. And that is, of course, unless you're making your own, you know, which you can do, which is definitely healthier. Avoid alcohol. I know some of us want to have a drink. Really think about the alcohol that you're consuming and try to avoid as much as possible. Okay, and then you know, the foods that really don't have any nutritional value. I've talked about that before, is the foods that are packaged in wrappers, and we grab all these things thinking that the label tells us, oh, it's only 100 calories, but what are the calories that you're putting into your body? So those are some things that I want you to think about adding to your food and the things that you need to be avoiding. Okay, and we will continue on with some of the things that are triggers and how to avoid those cravings next. Talk to you soon.